Yeah, I was just sitting here thinking about war energy. I guess y'all like, what he got all that on? I just read in that book something about body temperature. So I'm testing it on myself. I read in the book about body temperature, heat. I'm telling you, man, I think somebody already making it. But I saw it on YouTube actually. Something similar to it. And somebody was making gonna make a pill, bro. And this pill keep people from having to eat so much. And I was like, I think it give you nutrients or something. But I was adding shit. I was like, well, that's pretty genius. If you can take a pill, I said this, I think. Yeah, I think I did say this on one of my lectures. If you could take a pill that that if you could take a pill that give you all your nutrients, but you have to go to the doctor to get this pill. Even if somebody like me invent it, you'll have to go to the doctor to get it because it got to be according to the body. It got to be according to your blood type and all that. But if you could take a pill that give you all your nutrients, not just for so many days, it give you all your nutrients for so many months or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's the right amount of nutrients. And it keep you from, you won't have to eat. You can just eat to taste food, which will definitely help us in the food department. We won't have to slaughter so many cows, fish, and all the animals and stuff. And we could give the dirt time to rest. But this pill ain't invented yet, I don't think. That's why I'm putting it out there, because I hope somebody, I was holding some stuff back, which this was one of them. But it's already kind of out there, because somebody else was talking about it. I just added flavor to it, really. So that'd be a great idea. Because it'll, like me, I know it's possible because I do it. I just eat to taste food. I don't really eat food like nobody else. And it's been doing me good justice. I get more energy. I keep my weight down because, like I said, I'm prone to gaining weight. And I don't have to work out as hard to keep my weight down. And I studied an Egyptian ancient book a long time ago, how Egyptians ate. And it was like when food was introduced to them, it was just like drugs introduced to us today. And you got to really think about that when you hear something like that. Y'all get it, though. I ain't going to put no more detail in it. But anyway, I was studying in that book that I'm looking at. It's talking about the effects that water, food, heat, and air, I think. I don't know about air. I ain't got the air yet anyway. It said something else too, which was mind blowing to me. But heat really struck me by surprise. Heat really got me struck me by surprise. I was like, the stuff that it said heat does, it was like, it really didn't and it did. Since I done been to the doctor so much, it didn't. But it was like, basically your stomach, which is the furnace if I ain't mistaken, is like your temperature. It's like your temperature to monitor your temperature. So if you got a electric air and heat in your house, you set it to a temperature, and it goes from one Fahrenheit to another. So, but in the human body, it was talking like it's not good, basically, to force your furnace temperature to stay at a certain height. It gotta be at register at a certain height. I think it was 37 points. No, so it might not even been that long. I don't know. To 97 points. So I don't know. It was something like that. And I was like, wow, that's deep. So basically, it's like, okay, if you eat hot soup, what effect does it have on you? And what was the temperature when you woke up? When you woke up, how was you? Was you cold? And then did you eat hot soup after you were cold? How did it affect you? And then when you go to sleep with the air on, how does it affect you? It's deep, bro. But I'm sure if you make a pill like that, a lot of that stuff will have to be. That's why I said somebody like me could make the pill, but the doctors will have to serve the pill. Because of course it'll be good, but it'll probably be just as dangerous too if you don't know what the hell you're doing. But the whole purpose of this pill is to keep you energized, basically, in a healthy way, and you won't have to eat so much because you're getting all your nutrients, and you can literally just taste food. That right there alone will help the eco in a great way, in a huge, huge, huge way. I'm trying to keep this simple for y'all because I know y'all ain't ready for it. Yeah, anyway, y'all keep the stir up though. You'll get ready fast. When I tapped into the stir, the knowledge, the downloads I was getting after the stir, I was ready for it. What was funny about it was the fact that I wouldn't have been ready for these downloads. Before the stir. It wouldn't have never worked out. I wouldn't have understood it. So it's just good to knowledge. Knowledge is power, man. You can't beat knowledge. You know, and one of the most important things that this kind of balance will help you with is getting up and going to bed at night. I had my stuff balanced so good one time. It was like beautiful to get up in the morning, stay up all day long, and I could stay up 12. My grandpa was like that. 12 o'clock. My grandpa was 70-something years old, and he can get up at 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. He'll stay up from 4:30 in the morning all the way up to 11 or 12 at night. And he'll do it every day. He was like that every day. I know, because he got me up to go to work. He got me up to go to work and go to school. I had to help him with the pigs. And since this was basically our community at the time, we went around and did the slop for the people. People would cook. We did the slop for the people. And also helped people with the gardens and their yards. He did. I wasn't fond of gardening back then. I knew about it because of them. But I was scared of them damn mosquitoes that was in them gardens. They were just so big. But, and and it was something about my blood, bro. They was on my ass, bro. Like I am with animals, bro. It's like that with insect, everything. Like if I sing, it's a not no swamp, but it's like it ain't no lake neither. It's like a sewage area down that way. If I stand down there and I sing, snakes will come at me and they'll run at me fast as they can. I run the hell off too, because I ain't fond of them. But anyway, I was thinking about warp energy too. I was thinking about the seer heart, how it attacks you. And it makes sense. If you're a human being, we gotta read the Bible carefully. It was this guy, I wish I knew his name, a preacher. He was breaking it down good, man. You are wonderful. I like that. If I get out of this situation, I like to call you. I might not even be going to your church, but I like to call you up and hang with you. You can call me, hey man, let me tell you about this part in the Bible. Wait till I get there. He break it down good. But anyway, Uh, I was just thinking about energy. I mean, yeah, energy like in the Bible, and I think it says, we are here. This should scare the whole world. It says, now listen, I think now, because I ain't read this part in a year, but I think somewhere in the Bible it said, somewhere in the Bible it says, um, we are all here to have a human experience. You know, I gotta check my face. My face be shining around my nose. I be like, damn, why my nose? Um, you get what I'm saying? Listen to this now. Oh, I read this in ancient. I don't know wherever it came from. It was legit like the Bible though. So I started trying to get my information from Africa when I got into the money. But it's somewhere that said we are all here to have a human experience. Listen to that, y'all. Listen. It said we are all here to have a human experience. That automatically should tell you we all angels or something, or we should be going to angels. You got to be an angel to get to heaven. Like I said, you got a middle bracket, which is human. Anything lower than human would be a demon. Then you get into the devil and Satan. Confirmation. Okay, now when you elevate out of hell, you either go from Satan to devil, demons, to a human. Then what's after human when you elevating? It will be angels. So I don't know. Y'all need to look into this. But it's a good possibility 8.2 billion people, half of us are angels. Ain't that beautiful? So if you got a group of people who are on this earth, it will only make sense for it to be past lifetime individuals that would literally in this lifetime be focused on one individual or focused on a particular group of individuals. But the key to this is that humans are not created to attack another human. See what I'm saying? That's all deep right there. You ain't created to duplicate, emulate. It really ain't emulate. Like I said, you just really getting on your frequency. Like we all supposed to vibrate at really on the same frequency. So all of the music in this dimension of time, in our generation, the music, the movies, and everything, it will be a correlation, if I'm saying it right, or a upgrade from the previous generation. But you got to cipher through the garbage in the previous generation, which was humans attacking humans, which is irrelevant. Because when you look at humans just having an experience, so what is an experience then if you're not here to attack somebody? An experience could be you attack somebody, but that would be just one human. Okay, you attack somebody, like sin would have had to start from the very first person who ever killed somebody, from the very first person who ever told a lie. And it's somebody in this world right now today that got to break generation curses, and they can never tell a lie in order to break the generational curse. You see what I'm saying? So that would be the human experience, and fixing that human experience to elevate you from being a human to angelic, so that when you pass on, you can go to heaven and you won't have to repeat these cycles. So a seer heart would be if God created you to have an experience, like God created you to be a physician in the physical, but you chose to attack a human being. with somehow having knowledge of a physician, which will consider you truthfully of being a dark alchemist, which will be what? A witch or a warlock. So you keep attacking this person. You're supposed to be having a human experience to be a physician to heal somebody, but you chose to keep attacking. So what God would do, since you don't want to quit hitting the wall, God would sear your heart the way you constantly just hit that wall. You might get rich hitting the wall. You might get popular hitting the wall. You might just, you might get, you know, things might work out for you for hitting the wall. It seemed like that in the physical. In the human plane, it seemed like you right hitting the wall. Because you got money, you got cars, you got women, or you got men, whatever, vice versa. Now everybody wants to hit the wall because it seemed like you got security, but that's not true security. True security to me is when you can live this life on earth and you know for a fact when you die, you going to God. That's security, especially at this base point. Then all the other stuff will come to where what you need to survive on earth. You get what I'm saying? Peace and love out there.